Leroute, Leroute, that girl who was an inmate, you know, she was brought out to, try to get time off of her sentence. I believe she's killed people too, but, she wasn't, going against Leorio for that. They did, different things. They were betting the time they had left. Leorio ended up losing a whole lot of time for the, you know, main cast because he was betting time. He was like, okay, I want to bet that you are a female or you ain't a female, And she was like, okay, then you could come get a, feel or whatever. And he was like, well, damn, and he ended up losing, I don't know, like 5 hours or like more than that, like probably like 20 hours um, for them. So then they had to sit, longer in a waiting room because of that. But then he challenged her to, see if, what's his name was still alive. Um, Majatani was still alive. Um, she ended up losing that one, I think. But then it came down to rock, paper, scissors. She's like, oh, rock, paper, scissors. I can tell, what you're thinking. I can definitely tell what you're thinking. There's no fucking doubt that, I need to choose, and she chose, right. Leorio ended up losing that, right? So then they had to wait, 70 hours because when he was betting with this girl, she got in his head. She, played games, placed those deceptive acts on Leorio and ended up, I don't know if she got time off her sentence or not. I think she did a little bit. I don't know. She was never seen again in the series. But this girl, her strength is 79. Speed 81, 80 for durability, 81 for endurance, 84 for intelligence, 85 for the experience, and 77 for close kills, 80 for range skills, and 80 for recoup, 81 for hacks, and then an 80.8 for overall power score. She was in there because she's killed people, but damn, the girl, she probably could kill Lerorio. Probably, but they weren't there to do that, or she wasn't gonna do that because she wanted to do other things. She wanted to get time off of her sentence. So she challenged him to different things, and she was smarter than him, or just better at manipulating him. She was a good manipulator, was what it really was. Using her looks to her advantage. But be cool, call in the corner.